It's been a back-and-forth series so far, and a capacity crowd is on hand to see if their guys can fight to live another day. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harrelson, Steve Lyons, and Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be so sorry to see this series end. I mean, it's been a classic struggle. Offense one night, pitching the next night. We knew coming in that these teams matched up pretty well. But now tied at 2-2, well, it's all going to come down to Game 5 to decide the winner. And I think that's exactly what we hoped for all along.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks as manager Kirk Gibson sets his 1 through 9 up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gerardo Parra will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down, 56 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-1. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
That's toward the right field gap. And look at this. He's got extra bases right off the bat. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll pull in there with a double to start out the ball game.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Martin Prado will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Here comes the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Now the 2-0 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put two men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, first baseman number 40.
Paul Goldschmidt will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2, and this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. None out, runners at first and second. 2-2 pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. The next 3-2. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. James is right there, one down. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Nelson Cruz will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. That's the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. 3-2, here it is. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Matt Campbell is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. John Jay will stand in now, hoping to duplicate the performance he turned in last time out, albeit in a losing effort.
Yeah, but I don't think you can pin that loss on him. He was tremendous. He just needed a little more help.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The next pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
1-1 on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Parra has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Alan Craig digs in at the plate. First pitch on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
baseman, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
First pitch coming. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Michael Lee will dig in here. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
The 1-0 home. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Here's the 1-1. Now here's the ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. We played an inning. No score. Miguel Montero will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Lined into right field, and he's aboard with a leadoff base hit.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Mark Trumbo will be the batter.
He's gonna go.
First offering on the way. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
All right, Cardinals.
The 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
Trumbo awaiting the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. This is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Aaron Hill will step in now. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Come on, guys, turn 2.
He's ready now, the pitch. And that misses 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Stepping in now, Cliff Pennington. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. (1-0). Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. Matt Campbell will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
From the stretch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This will get foul for strike 2. Set, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do is reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Johnny Peralta will start things off in the bottom of the second.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Here's the first offering. And he has to lunge to get to this one as it's fouled off to the right. 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. He just threw it right by him at the letters.
In now, Mark Ellis. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. On the way. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 offering. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out yes. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Corey Horn will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 2-2. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Trumbo has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Seth Hargrove will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Gerardo Parra will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Center fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. And that misses, 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Here it comes, 2-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Martin Prado. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
One out, nobody on. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and another chance at third. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
One 1-0 pitch now. There goes the runner. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, that's kind of what makes the hit-and-run play such a gamble. You can see right here on show track, this ball's not even in the strike zone. So once the guy at the plate can't make contact, that runner is hung out to dry.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. John Jay makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also letter high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And the leadoff man retired now in the Cardinal third.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Here now is Alan Craig, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-0 on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike one.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here he comes on 3-1. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here it comes. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Nelson Cruz will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Now the 1-2 home to Montero. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Mark Trumbo will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he goes the other way with it. Hit well, but this is a foul ball. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. Now another 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Here comes a 2-2. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 on the way. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, number 4, catcher,
Yadier Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Here comes the 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
One on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
the shortstop, number 27,
Johnny Peralta will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First offering on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Aaron Hill will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
First pitch coming. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Looking a little off here to start the 5th.
Is on the way. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Cliff Pennington will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Pause, now the pitch. Right back to the curveball and drops it in there for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. has a look. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the 2-2 offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Here's the payoff pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 3-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Standing in now, Matt Campbell tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Comes set, now the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt it strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
Here's the 1-1. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
You know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Don't let him score.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Turn 2 now. Let's go.
Here comes the 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Two pitch on the way. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. You've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Derek Lowry is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Stop him right here!
Martin Prado now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
The 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Now the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. McGuire is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Mark Ellis will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
And here's the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
That's all foul.
Now the pitch. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. One pitch on its way to Ellis. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Corey Horn will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
1 out, nobody on. The 3-1 is on the way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
No.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Derek Lowry will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Now here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, I think he's got the right approach right here. That's a fastball up, and it's on the outer half of the plate. He goes right with it and hits it hard too, but he just couldn't quite steer it into the hole there, and it becomes a 4-3 putout.
Nelson Cruz will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And now a pitch on the way. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of the series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Now the 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Here's the full count offering. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. Three-2, here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
He's ready now. The pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. One on the way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
So 1-2 with 1 away. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that way. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ready now on 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here he comes on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Here he comes on 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. Still no score. John Jay will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Now here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
Now, he's been outstanding so far.
Pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. And the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. In the air to right center. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Alan Craig will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-0 on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
The perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Mark McGuire will dig in. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch to him. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Pennington relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Aaron Hill will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Arizona. Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
Now here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The next pitch. And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Well, let's check the grip on that last split finger pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Into the box now, Cliff Pennington. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the pitch. 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Full count offering on its way. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Matt Campbell will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch on the way. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Peralta for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Michael Lee is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Grounded foul. So 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Ready on 2-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Yadier Molina will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch coming. In there, and it's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 to Molina. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Now the runner's on his way home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? You're deep into a ball game. You're all tied up. And your manager rolls the dice big time and makes it pay off. How about a suicide squeeze to take the lead? You talk about firing up a dugout. What a call.
Come on, Mark.
Mark Ellis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First offering on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The pitch.
Here we go.
And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good riding action to that thing, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Here's the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swinging a high bouncer to short. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Trevor Rosenthal will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Gerardo Parra will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
One pitch on the way. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Martin Prado will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. This is foul right side. Here's the 1-2. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
You know, when you're facing a guy that throws his fastball in the high 90s, you know you're going to have to cheat a little bit. You've got to get things started a little bit earlier than normal. And what happens then, guy throws you something off speed, you're way more susceptible to chasing balls out of the zone, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. The 3-1 coming. And it's full now, 3-2.
That's exactly what you got to do against a good fastball hitter. Keep him guessing and don't let him sit on the hard stuff, even in a fastball count.
3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 1-0. Stephen Nolan is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Stephen Nolan.
Corey Horn will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Down and away, ball one. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Now the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
Now a swing on the first pitch, and this is bounced toward Hill at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 19, John Jay.
John Jay will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, good eye.
1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Good eye.
So 1-1 home.
Here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Come on, now.
Ready with the 2-1.
Here we go.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
You can do it.
Here comes a 2-2. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play! Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Gerald Vaughn is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 11, Gerald Vaughn.
Nelson Cruz will come forward now trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Not 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Miguel Montero will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Montero waits. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
1-0 on the way. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. The 3-1 pitch. Can't time the knuckler there. Now it's full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame.
It just goes to show he'll throw that thing on any count, even when he needs a strike on 3-2. He gets a punch out with it right here.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Outfield in the no-doubles defense, now the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And the Cardinals are a step closer. They'll move on to the NL Championship Series.
Well, that's a pretty good celebration going on down there on the field, but they know that they have a lot of work left to do, and they'll start thinking about it all over again here in a couple of days when they play in the NLCS.
And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player in the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series on MLB The Show.
Our final line story tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runners, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's game attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven. And reminder to please drive home safely. Have a good night.